Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Today I'm out in the front yard and it's snowing. We've had a whole bunch of, well, 2 or 3 short storms that have left us with an inch here or 2 inches there. Some of it's melted and then it snowed again, but we're having a really snowy cycle. And I think if this keeps up in the next day or so, I'm going to go snowshoeing. Time will tell, as long as it doesn't have a rainy spell. So I went out this morning and went to work out in the factory. So let's go out there and see what I did. So I came out here this morning and got busy right away. Built up a fire, warmed it up here. Although it was fairly warm and it was in the 30s. I think it's 34 right now. And give you an idea, it's kind of late in the day for a video. For me, it's 4:57. But better late than never. I set out this morning to build Bongo Pros. Sold the last one in the store yesterday, and I just restocked it with 4 more. Now I found to make Bongo Pros, for me personally, the secret to getting a quality product is not making a lot at one time. I made 4 today, and I'll probably make 4 tomorrow. If I make more than that, if I make like 10 to a time, I am prone to make mistakes just from the repetition of the whole thing, and I'm not getting any younger. So a 4 I can stay pretty fresh and crisp and get through them pretty good, but if I do 10, I'll end up messing up a bunch of them. So Beth only had, I believe, let's look at these real quick. Yeah, these are nice. Real nice. I got the roof over the nipple. Yep, they're good. Good looking Bongo Pros. Now it was a fairly easy day for Beth. I think she only had, it's kind of comical, she only had 3 orders. She brought the list out and I got the stuff. It wasn't bad. It didn't take me very long. It probably took me a half an hour to get everything. Had to make some pot stands and stuff. Few lids, but she got them all, got all the orders packaged up. Was no international orders today, so she took them right down and put them in the mailbox. And when she came back in the house, from the time she started down to the mailbox and came back, she had 3 more orders. So, you know, enough's enough. And there's probably 5 in there by now, so we'll just do what we always do. We'll just hit it Monday morning. Now, when it went down to the mailbox this afternoon, Sue went down, came up. She had 3 packages for me, so it was a really good day for me. I've had a really good day today. Had a ball. I got my 3 packages, and one of them was a little robot that you put together. I'm going to have one more part to finish that. Another one was a package of some little micro tiny switches, only you take up like 3 holes on the perf board. And the last one was, how do I explain it? I saw this and it said that it was a LED driver for up to a 1 watt Cree LED. And it talked about how it would work on very low voltage, less than a volt, and it has a circuit in it that acts like a dynamic resistor. As the voltage drops, the resistor adjusts itself, changes its resistance, so it's kind of like a voltage regulator, only it doesn't regulate voltage, it says it regulates current. So what it does is it concentrates on, as the voltage drops, it concentrates on adjusting more and more current to keep the light drawing the same amount of milliamps. So I didn't expect too much. I got them, they're about, boy, they're like 1/4 inch by 1/2 inch by 3/16. 2 wires in, 2 wires out. Number 26 gauge stranded wire. Red and black goes to voltage, and the orange and the green goes to the LED, orange being positive. Well, I wired one of these up and put a half-dead battery on it, and bam, that LED didn't know what to do. It was drawing, with a half-dead battery, it was drawing 80 milliamps. Really bright. I've got one hooked up, still running it, to see how long it's going to run, but from what I understand, it's going to run a good long time. This is really a high-tech, modern circuit that makes up for all the downfalls of the Joule thieves. It's much more efficient, and as the voltage drops, the light doesn't drop in brightness. It stays right up there because it keeps adjusting itself. Kind of like continually adjusting the resistor on the base of the transistor. Really great rig and super small. Now I also got a box of single cell battery holders with an on-off switch, and son of a gun, they put a 1 AA cell in there, and then off to the right there's a probably a 5/16 bay all the way down the side where they run the wires. There's room enough there to drill in and press in an extra bright water clear LED, wire it into this little controller box, this dynamic resistor, and slide that down in and wire that in. And then you've got an on-off switch on the outside. I put those all down in there, soldered all the joints, pressed the resistor into place, and then I took a single packet of sugar and rolled it in my hands and bedded the whole thing. Completely bedded it right in with orange sugar, so you can't even see anything. It's completely watertight, completely insulated, just a solid bar of orange. For you guys that don't know what sugar is, it's used for hacking all kinds of things. It's basically a malleable, almost like silly putty when you take it out of the package. Comes in all kinds of different colors, and you get a package that's got like 10 packets in it, all with just a little bit in, enough to make a ball about the size of a big marble. And you roll it in your fingers, get it soft, and then shape it any shape you want it and let it dry. And when it dries, it's the consistency of a fairly hard rubber. You can make mold it around an earplug and mold it right to your ear, or if you've got a zipper, you can put it on there to give it a better grab. Or Beth had a zipper, and on the top edge right here, the top edge was digging into her neck, and she just took a little sugar and put it right around it. You can put it on a knife handle, all over a knife handle, and then grab it and squeeze with your hand, and it'll mold to exact shape of your hand. Robbie, if you're watching this, it's just infinite number of things you can do with it. And once it dries, whatever you put it on, if you put it down and put it on tight, it really grabs a hold of stuff. I used it on my rotary table to vector the water in when I was using the coolant, and also underneath there was a little seam that was leaking. I put it in there, and it's been there for 6 months, and it's never leaked and it's never moved. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, those are down.
SUGRA, I believe, sugar. Good stuff. So I built 3 of those lights and bonded them all in and everything, and wow, are they bright. I took them down in the dungeon, down cellar, where it was dark, and turned them on and played around down there. This is the brightest Joule thief setup I've ever seen, and it's extremely clean. This little box, this little dynamic resistor, cost like $8, but I think it's well worth it. Now I also ordered some even smaller ones that are smaller than a pencil eraser, and they are the same basic circuit, but they only go up to 30 milliamps. And I think they have a dynamic resistor in them that as the voltage drops, the resistance comes up. I'm going to try probably to use one of those in conjunction with a transistor, or maybe even a MOSFET, I'm not sure, to drive that, so as the voltage drops, it will continue to keep the amperage up and keep the light up. It may work right straight ahead with an LED without jewel thief circuit. That's something I got to find out. But they were only $2.65, so I ordered 5 of those too, and 2 more of the other ones. Now, if anybody wants to know where I got these from, I got them from ledsupply.com. And when I got there on the phone page, you look down on the left and it says LED drivers. I clicked on that, and it lists all the different drivers and the different sizes. And this one was a like micro pulse driver or something like that. You'll see it in there. It's just a tiny, about the size of my fingernail, and it's $8. Comes in 3 different sizes. I got the biggest, like 200, 150, 250, and 350 milliamps. I bought the 350, although the LED's only drawing 80 milliamps. So, you know. So anyway, that's what I'm up to today. It's getting dark out now, and it's getting late in the day. I spent most of my day playing with electronics. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day, and try to do something with your alcohol stove today. You know, go out on the back deck, make some ramen noodles, bake a cake, something. Bye-bye.